Hey there everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Guardians of the Galaxy for the PS4. Now this is also available on the PS5, if you're lucky enough to have a PS5, and I've heard that that version runs a little bit smoother, because I will say that the controls can be a little hit and miss at times for this game. For the most part, they control pretty well, but they can be a little hit and miss. Visuals can be a little glitchy from time to time. A character that might not be on screen, all of a sudden they appear on screen. So it can be a little bit hit and miss, a little glitchy. Visually though, it feels like a comic book. You know, Square did a really good job making this feel like a comic book, in video game form. Really nice job in how it looks. Now this is more based on, the comic book style and how the characters look in the comic books. You're not going to see Chris Pratt's likeness or anything like that in this game. But the story is a really excellent story that definitely keeps you captivated. I was, even at times where I was feeling frustrated, with certain things, it can be a little repetitive, some of the fights in this game. When I was feeling a little frustrated with those, the story is what kept me going, because I wanted to see where it was going to go. And it was a really excellent story in this game. The soundtrack is, I can't even go in to how amazing this soundtrack is. I was playing it, and I'm like, I need to see if this is available to buy, like all the songs on on a CD, and unfortunately it's not. But I did go on Spotify, and somebody made a playlist, so I've been listening to that, because this is an excellent 70s, 80s mix-up of songs. This is right up there. Dare I say, might even be a little bit better than Volume 1 and Volume 2 for the theatrical films. That's how good this, as an 80s, as somebody growing up in the 80s, this is my soundtrack. And it is a freaking phenomenal soundtrack. Love it. Absolutely love it. And, every time you get into a fight, because there's parts in this game where, when you're in a boss fight, and not even really just a boss fight, but any kind of big fight, there's times where you have to huddle up with your team, your teammates. And, give them a little pep talk to get going when things start feeling a little bit down. Maybe you're going to lose the battle in the game. And you give them, get a little pep talk. And as soon as you come back, one of these songs is playing. There's nothing like being in a big battle against a big boss and doing a huddle and coming back and hearing Bobby McFerrin, everybody, don't worry, be happy. It's kind of interesting. When you're throwing that kind of song, it's a good song, but throwing that into a big boss fight, yeah, it can be kind of crazy, but that's what this game is about, being crazy. It's over the top. The dialogue is hysterical, absolutely hysterical. The banter between Rocket and Star-Lord, great. That's another thing, too. On the soundtrack, there's actually 5 songs that were they made a rock band, an old metal rock band called Star-Lord, because that's basically what Chris Pratt, Star-Lord's character, Peter Quill, that's where he got the name Star-Lord, was from this rock band when he was back, when he was younger on Earth. So that actually was cool. They made up a fictitious band named Star-Lord to go ahead, and they did 5 songs. And the songs are pretty freaking rocking too. They're really good. So like I said, it's a fun game. Like I said, a little bit here and there that could be a little bit off with the, a little bit some glitches in the controls. But overall, I think the story is what's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you going. And when you think you've completed the game, just stay. Go through the credits. Because it definitely is just like an MCU movie. It ain't over till it's over. So definitely do that. But definitely, this game, not that expensive yet that either. I think it's around like $30 right now to pick this game up. Now, you might be able to find it a little bit cheaper, maybe go on sale, down the road. But definitely, if you can't get a PS5 right now, if you don't have a PS5 and you can't get that version, definitely go with the PS4 version. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. If you're going to overlook some of those other things, the story alone is going to keep you captivated. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.